I wasn't expecting company, but if you stay out of the shrubs and flower beds, you could stay.
Give them a wave, Pops, now that you've invited them in. We're two old guys who enjoy playing Sandbox and survival games together. I'm Uncle Craig. Go ahead and sit down. Let's visit for a while.
So we want to get our carpentry up, as we talked about before. In the process of doing that, we can get the other crafting tables set up and get them all done. So what do we have left here? Let's take a look. We have distilling tools, which require rough glass, and so does basic apothecary instruments. I don't think I have either of those in my inventory. I don't think I have them in any of the storage. Pottery molds I've made. They're right here. But if you look here, to make those requires fine wood planks. And I can't make those until I get heartwood. I can't get heartwood until I get an iron chopping axe, and I don't think I have that yet. Nope, I have a nice stone axe. It's very nice. All right, so we're stuck on that. We can go get sand, however, to make glass. We make that in the furnace that's down there. I don't know if we talked about this before, but sand comes from nice deposits. I may have some sand in some of the storage. I know that it usually takes quite a bit of sand to get a decent amount of glass. I made a circuit around the area and got a reasonable amount of sand. I didn't drop anything from my inventory, and we picked up a lot of nice rock along the way, so it's not as much sand as we could have picked up. You'll notice too, I'm full here. I need a little more charcoal, so we can get. I bet it won't let me. Let's drop some rocks long enough to grab that charcoal, because that makes 50, and then I can pick up these rocks again. Kind of weird that it didn't just put it in that stack that already had 25 and make it 50 without me dropping the rocks, but we'll work with it. I'm going to go ahead and load up one batch of rough glass. You see it took 50 sands, so I'm almost out of sand already just with that one batch. I'm going to pull out a couple of the batches of copper. What I'm going to do is, for this construction project, we're going to need a lot of wood, a lot of basic wood pieces and things like that. And the more I create of those that are higher level, at least, the higher my carpentry will go up. So we're going to work on that. I'll use simple chests for now. We'll get better organized here since we're going to stockpile a bunch of inventory for later on. So let's get started on that. I don't know if I already have a chest here somewhere. Oh, did you see that? There's sand right there. Ha! Not enough to smelt. Let's just make another chest. Simple. Oops. Simple. You spell right. Chest. Planks and wood pegs. I believe one of these has planks and wood pegs. I don't know if it's in a sufficient amount. It is. We'll make a chest. Aha! Let's stockpile it out here. Simple chest. Props. Simple chest. Right here. Okay, that is going to be... In fact, can we do a sign yet? I don't know. Never looked. We can. We'll figure a sign to put on there. I think there's one for...
Like, subscriber, get off my lawn!
There's planks. Yeah. So we just need... In fact, let's just do that. We just need resin. Go make that sign on this chest. Props. That's beams. Planks. And it's going to be just regular planks. Plain old planks. Plain planks. Put one in there just so we don't forget. And I'm going to go collect some wood. So do some wood chopping here. We've collected the wood we need. Now let's use the chopping block here. And none of this is actually going to improve my carpentry. However, we do need the supplies. So I'm going to go ahead and make these anyway. Make a boatload of planks. An inventory full of planks. How's that? So I've crafted up a load of planks. Get those in here. That's plenty. Put more in later. And let's look here at our... We'll use this wood chopping block as a guide. Next thing we need wood pegs. We already have some. Let's see what we have down here in the furnace. Glass. 12 more minutes for the glass. We'll get the copper out. So I got the wood that I needed. I went ahead and made 5 more simple chests, put them out there. I didn't have a good sign for just wooden pegs like I did for planks. So I'm just using the Carpentry supply sign for that chest. You notice that a stack of pegs is 200, that I get 50 per batch. So I can get 4 batches in a stack of my inventory. It takes 5 sapwood per batch, times 4, that's 20. So 20 sapwood for each stack in my inventory, which is less than half of a stack of sapwood in each. So I'm going to get quite a bit more of the wooden pegs out than the wood I have in my inventory. So it's possible that we will get a full chest of wooden pegs long before I've run out of wood. I mentioned this at other times, but doing that math there and figuring that out, this is a great opportunity. If your child enjoys computer games, maybe even more than schoolwork, this is a way you can leverage their gaming to help them to practice and use the skills that they're learning in school. Multiplication and figuring out, it's almost like a story problem. Figuring out, how much lumber would I need to fill a simple chest full of wooden pegs? And they can do the math and figure that out. If it gets a little further than that, you can get to how much wood can I chop before I have to replace or repair my axe. And so you can use game mechanics like that to involve your child in using some of their math skills in the real world. We don't do that often enough nowadays, I don't think. We did it a lot more when I was a child, and especially when my grandparents were in school. So highly encourage that. Use their interests to engage them in learning. Each row of my inventory, my personal inventory down at the bottom right, has 8 positions or can hold 8 stacks of items per row. I know that in the chests it is 7 stacks per row. So I'm going to slow this down here because I know I have at least 1 full row available in that chest. I'm not sure how much more than that I have available. So I'm going to stop crafting all. And we're going to craft one at a time here. 3 more batches of wooden pegs. Let's go look here. Yep, there we go. So that was about right. Could do 1 more, but that's all right. That's plenty. Let's go see what's happening in the furnace here. Do I have rough glass? No. I do. I don't think that's enough for both. Oops. The distillery and the apothecary tools. Oh. It is... Oops. Where is it? There's the distilling tools. There's the... Things moved. So here's the apothecary. I only need 5, so I can make those. I can make the basic distilling tools, but I can also make the distilling tools. I guess I would only want to craft this because it's a recipe I can learn. Then I also notice my jewelry that needs the copper. I may be able to do a lot of these. Oh, it needs 5 rough glass. Well, good. Well, I've got what I need for several things. Let me go get some supplies here. So if you notice, the basic jewelry tools need copper ingot, which I have, rawhide, which I can make, iron knife blade, glass, rough glass, which I have. Iron knife blade I will need a forge for, and I think I need the basic bellows to get the basic forge, which I will need to make that knife blade. And so I'll need rawhide for that as well. So this here is my path to the basic jewelry. I can make coarse leather string. I can make rawhide. I have sapwood, iron anvil head. I believe I need 60. Find out here. Oh, only 20 ingots, and I believe I have 20 ingots. So we can make an iron anvil head. So I need a few things. Before I run out there and gather some supplies, I'm going to go ahead and use up this wood to make, go over here to the chopping block. I'm going to use that wood to make a chest of long wood stock. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put some planks away here to leave myself one slot, and let's make that long wood stock. We now have a full chest of longwood poles. A lot of wood still left. Let's put another sign here and grab a plank. We'll use that carpentry materials sign again, and we'll make short wood stock. So we now have a roughly half chest, simple chest full of shortwood stock.